Thank you. A brief introduction about myself. I am Chandrani Sen. I head the Human Resources and Admin functions at Maple Highways. I consider this as a matter of great honor and privilege to address my own company's listing ceremony. It's a momentous occasion for us. Let me thank each one of you for taking time out and gracing us today, which indeed is a significant milestone for the entire Maple Highways family. This day marks many important achievements of this young platform. Around this time last year, Maple Highways started its operations when it acquired its first asset, Sri Jagannath Expressways Private Limited. And today, within a year's time, we all stand here to celebrate yet another milestone, that is the listing ceremony of i8 City. May I request a round of applause for Maple Highways, please. Now, on this momentous occasion, I would like to invite the dignitaries and welcome them on stage. Anup, may I please request you to come over? May I please invite on stage our board members, Mr. Anil Agarwal, Ms. Seema Gupta. May I please also call in Shri Girish Joshi from BSE. Mr. Gulshan Malik, Deputy Managing Director from State Bank of India, and Mr. Amit Jain, Managing Director from Axis Capital. May I please request everyone to proceed for the lamp lighting? Thank you, everyone. May I now call upon Mr. Anup Vikal, CEO Maple Highways, to take us through our journey and share his thoughts on this day.
Thank you, Chandrani, for the opening remarks. Good morning to all of you. And once again, on behalf of Maple Highways, I warmly welcome all the participants for this listing ceremony of i8 City. Every journey begins with a single step. And our journey began in February 2020 when IHCT was set up as an infrastructure investment fund and embarked upon a journey to be part of India's highway infrastructure and development program. Today, India Highway Concessions Trust is an institutionally owned, professionally managed platform focused on the roads and highway sector in India. India is a very attractive investment destination with a massive market opportunity in the road sector of over $15+ billion in equity. India has second largest road networks in the world, spanning a total of more than 6 million kilometers. Last year, India became the third largest automobile market in the world, beating Japan. India has a compelling road sector dynamics, with the outlay for the highway sector increased to rupees 2.7 trillion in the budget for financial year 24, up to 30% plus. Allocation to NHAI out of this has been increased to 1.62 trillion, which is 60% of the total allocations of the highways. Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi push for an infrastructure upgrade to boost the economy has led to an unprecedented 50,000 kilometers of national highways, the country's arteries, being added in the last 9 years, according to any or all official data. With strong focus on safety, governance and controls, technology, sustainability, and social outreach, our platform, India Highway Concessions Trust, is well poised to tap the significant opportunities that the above scenario presents. I'm proud to say that with no assets during this last year at this date, today we have two large assets with value of over 9,500 crores and are proud that we are getting listed on BSE at the end of less than 1 year. And it is even more momentous because our first asset, which came on 28th June, was Sri Jagannath Expressway Private Limited, which is in Bhubaneswar, Orissa, and yesterday was the very, very auspicious day of Sri Jagannath Yatra in Orissa. I mean, just as an anecdote, we were trying to get ourselves listed yesterday, but we believe there was a bigger listing happening yesterday, so we had to choose today. But that was really in our mind as we were playing out. It's the most auspicious day, and also Tuesday being Sri Siddhivinayak Temple's day, we thought Tuesday would be a good day. But so be it, we're listing today, pretty much. At least we got the approval yesterday from BSE, so it still counts. So we have two assets, which are Sri Jagannath Expressway and NCR Eastern Periphery Expressway. Both assets put together have over 1,212 kilometers, with operating history of 8 years and average residual life of 19 years. IHCT is rated by ICRA as AAA. NCR EPE or SPV, which manages the Eastern Periphery Expressway, is also rated from ICRA as AAA. And Sri Jagannath Expressway is now rated from ICRA as AA-. Sri Jagannath Expressway Private Limited is an important road of Orissa, part of the Golden Quadrilateral connecting Kolkata to Chennai. It connects the road for state's capital Bhubaneswar, economic center Cuttack, and the religious center Puri. Eastern Periphery Expressway, on the other hand, is a key peripheral road around Delhi NCR, forming the outer ring road. It is a fully access-controlled highway, a closed-loop tolling system, and one of the greenest assets on the roads in the country. On the highways, it's imperative to look at the windshield and look forward and where our strategies come into play. Significant assets in the pipeline, including 2 to 3 advanced stages of acquisition and bidding, will result in our near-term growth. The platform will eventually target a mix of toll and annuity assets, providing a far higher resiliency to cash flows. In terms of execution of growth assets, a priority will be NHAI TOT bidding processes, NHAI operating toll through secondary M&A for either a single or a portfolio, NHAI operating HAM, both from secondary M&A portfolio, state operating toll, bidding and secondary M&A. We shall be evaluating toll assets in select few states only, given our appetite for how the states are growing. Past state record and health of state finances will, of course, play a key criteria for selection of this. Last but not the least, I'd like to thank our distinguished board, who are represented here by Seema ji and Anil ji, and all the other board members, Mr. Ramesh Sopti, our chairman, Mr. Yudhish Malik, who's also an independent, Deepak Malhotra from CDPQ, and Louis, also from CDPQ, who were not able to join today, given the logistics and the geographies. But last but not the least, I would also like to thank all of them for the inputs they have provided towards this listing and bring together the highest level of expertise in the respective areas of focus. With this, I'd like to hand over once again to Chandrani for further proceedings. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anup. May I now call upon Shri Girish Joshi, Chief Trading Operations and Listing Sales, BSE, to share his thoughts today with us.
Distinguished dignitaries and friends from the fraternity, good morning and very warm welcome to all of you present here at the BSE's iconic International Convention Center for the listing ceremony of Indian Highway Concession Trust, IHCT. I think people use that term. On behalf of BSE, I would like to welcome Sri Anil Agarwal ji, Director, Srimati Seema Gupta, Director, Sri Anup Akil ji, CEO, Sri Varun Mehta, CFO, Mr. Ankit Devan, Chief Compliance Officer, and I think Akash is not there, but I think from Axis we also have our friend. Now, of course, trust, already Anup has given very good background, and still I would like to say some few words about IHCT. It is our privilege and honor to host the successful listing of Indian Highway Concession Trust and Indian Infrastructure Investment Trust, sponsored by Maple Highway Limited and wholly owned subsidiary of CDPQ Infrastructure Asia Pte Limited. CDPQ is among the three largest institutional investors in infrastructure in the world, with nearly 25 years of infrastructure investing experience across various sectors, including ports, airports, highways, wind farms, public transit systems, and energy transportation and distribution networks. I would like to congratulate the Trust on the successful listing of its units. With this, IHCT is now the newest member in the BSE's family. Because you people know about the InvIT, and it has going to play a very critical role when we want to have 5 trillion economy. So InvIT helps infrastructure developers by monetizing completed assets. The infrastructure developer can transfer a part of its revenue generating assets to an InvIT, which can then use units to its holders. Thus InvITs spur infrastructure creation by providing an efficient way to raise capital from investors, individual, institutional, and for new project development. Listed InvITs offer an opportunity for individual investors to invest into a long-term real instrument in the infrastructure space and ensure predictable cash flows, high-quality instruments, and liquidity. Of course, all of you know about BSE, but still I want to say some recent updates at BSE also. The story of BSE is the story of the Indian economy. With almost 148-year-old history, BSE is one of the oldest working public financial institutions in India, having created wealth to the tune of almost $3 trillion, including equity and debt. BSE is the world's largest exchange in terms of number of listed companies, which stands at around 5225, over the past 148 years. Exchange has successfully offered an efficient capital raising platform to companies in India. Not apart from even equity, even for listed debt issuers, BSE has the largest number or maximum number of listed debt issuers in India. And it is in International Convention Hall that we have witnessed the development of Indian capital market over several decades. First, as a trading ring, here it was no outcry wave, broker and jobbers used to give two-way court in the early till 90s. Then now it is a convention hall post-digitization. The benchmark index of BSE, called Sensex, is tracked by investors across the globe and has grown since India opened up its economy in 1991. It is also considered as a barometer for the growth of Indian economy. BSE provides a host of other services to capital market participants, including risk management, clearing and settlement, market data services, and of course, financial education. It has a global reach with customers around the world and a nationwide presence. As you would have also known recently, our S&P BSE Sensex and S&P BA Banksex, we have relaunched our derivatives contract, and it is a good, tremendous success, and it is almost getting turnover of more than 3 lakh crores, okay, and when on the expiry day. So BSE has been witnessing consistent rise in both turnover and open interest for these contracts with unique expiry on Friday. Also, in last budget, finance minister also announced social stock exchange. So, and BSE also taken lead in this space. So he has a maximum number of registration has happened on BSE social stock exchange and is getting good response. Like every infrastructure is important. Same way, the social enterprise is also very important to support the growth of Indian economy. So now, of course, BSE is always a preferred platform, corporate India. It has listed almost 1.4 lakh crores equity instruments in the year 22-23. And even including debt instruments like InvIT, REITs, 5.4 lakh crores have been listed on the last year, 22-23. On the InvIT front, BSE also has received immense trust from the market participants, wherein 10 InvITs have been listed at BSE, and we endeavor to continue to provide similar trust to corporate India by facilitating fundraising. We are confident by listing on BSE, IHSCT will not only be able to enhance its visibility and profile, but also broaden investor base to further deepen the capital market in India. And I also like to thank specifically Anupji and his team, where you accommodated our request and you deferred the listing today, because yesterday also it was I would say very historical day, because NAFBID, like NHI government also has set up the institution NAFBID, and it did its maiden bond issue of 10,000 crore, and yesterday it was a listing ceremony. So we had to request your company to defer by one day. So thank you very much for accommodating and considering our request. BSE looks forward to continuing being the trust preferred fundraising partner as it expands its reach and growth in scale. I wish this esteemed entity all the very best on account of a successful listing. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Joshi, for your kind words, and we really look forward to this amazing partnership with BSE now. May I please request Anup to come on stage for the exchange of mementos. May I request Mr. Varun Mehta, Chief Financial Officer, and Mr. Ankit Devan, Chief Compliance Officer of Maple Highways, to come on stage to receive the memento. May I request Mr. Nishchal Jain and Ms. Shruti Goyal to please grace us on stage to receive the mementos. May I now request Mr. Anil Agarwal and Ms. Seema Gupta, our board members, to come on stage and share the memento of Maple Highways with Sri Girish Joshi. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir. Now it is our turn to thank and show our gratitude to our shareholders, partners, because of whom we have reached this significant milestone. May I request Anup once more to come on stage? To start this, we would like to once again call our board members. There's a lot of walking that you have to do today. Mr. Anil Agarwal and Ms. Seema Gupta, to come on stage, please. Thank you so much for your invaluable inputs and expertise all the time. Thank you, Anup. May I now call upon Varun to honor the next set of dignitaries. May I request Mr. Amit Jain, Managing Director, Axis Capital Merchant Banker, on stage, please. The team here, please. Thank you so much. May I request Mr. Amit Gupta, partner, SR Bartley Boy and Company, our statutory auditors, to grace us on the stage. Please welcome Mr. Gulshan Malik, Deputy Managing Director, State Bank of India, our lead lender. May I request Mr. Sharad Gupta, Vice President, Senior Vice President, Axis Bank, our lender. Thank you, Varun. May I now request Mr. Ankit Diwan to honor our dignitaries. May I request Mr. Hardik Shah, Manager, Axis Trustee, on stage, please. It's not there. Do we have someone from CAM here? Great. Can I please request members from CAM here if Mr. Kranti Mohan is around? And the team, please. CAM, as you would all know, there are legal partners. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ankit. While we will continue to move ahead in our journey, we will never forget what we are today. Where we are today is because of the faith, trust, and support of all of you sitting in this room. We are truly humbled. On behalf of Maple Highways, I would like to convey my gratitude towards all our stakeholders who have shown their faith in our vision. We would like to thank our board members who have constantly provided us their invaluable support and expertise, our investors who have reposed the confidence on the company time and again. We also thank our merchant bankers, Axis Capital, statutory auditors of the trust SR Bartley Boy and Company, statutory auditors of SPVs, MKPS and Company, trustees, Axis Trustee, valuers, BDO, legal counsel Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, RTA, KFin Tech, and other participants who have contributed towards the listing process. We take this opportunity to thank all our employees who have contributed to this amazing journey so far. We thank BSE and its official for this wonderful event today, which will remain etched in memory over the sands of time. I'm just looking at the clock to ensure that we are not 10 yet. With its strong pipeline of assets, we believe that our journey has just begun. We at Maple Highways are here not just to transform roads and create value, but also to do it by caring for every stakeholder involved and thus making a difference to the organization, people, the infrastructure sector, and India's growth story. That is what reflects in Maple Highways' vision. We thank you everyone once again. May I request Anup, Varun, Ankit, our board members, Anil sir, Seema ma'am, Abhishek, Murli, to please join us for the gong ringing ceremony, something that we have all been waiting for. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations once again to all of us. We have some of our employees I know who are itching to come on stage. Please come over. Captain Praveen, Siddhant, Tejas, Santosh, Palash, Shubhanan, the entire team who sat many nights together to put this together. Do we have to say cheese? That's it. Thank you everyone for coming once again. We'll proceed with the refreshments now. Varun? Tombstones. Just hand over the tombstones.